right. All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I am a couple minutes late. I wanted to start some laundry really quickly and get a couple things organized. So starting a couple minutes late, but it's fine. We are doing great. But yes, welcome to some hopefully fun, hopefully relaxing Friday reading sprints. These are technically for Mini Spooktober, which is a spooky readathon that I host twice a year. In October, it's full month. Right now, it's just a week long for like some mini spooky vibes. But also, I'm counting this for the Escape Readathon pre-gaming because that starts tonight. And yeah, we got a pre-game for that as always. And for us, pre-gaming means reading, right? So, welcome to our Friday sprints. I do not think Stasia will be here today, unfortunately. Life has been crazy for her recently, so I will just be I'll just be here by myself hanging out for a couple of hours. So, let me cough really fast. I still have this cough. It's fine. We're okay. So, we're going to go ahead and do our first sprint at probably 35, but if I start going through the comments and we chat for longer than that, we'll do our first sprint at 40. But feel free to let me know what y'all are going to be reading. I just finished my second book for Mini Spooktober, and I'm going to finish, hopefully. Oh gosh, my Wi-Fi symbol appeared. I really hope, okay, y'all can still see me. I hope we don't have issues. Like I feel we always do recently. I'm gonna like scoot like kind of closer to my Wi-Fi, which is like not even close to my room, but it's fine. I will be reading and hopefully finishing a series of unfortunate events, The Bad Beginning. I'm counting this as a spooky read because it is very much a mystery. The TV show is dark and like just very sad and unfortunate. So I'm rereading the first book as well for one of the prompts, but I don't remember which one. So that's what I'll be reading. I do plan to binge the whole book, or like the last, I'm only 16 pages in. So I plan to binge the other 150 pages in the first couple of sprints. I do have the audiobook, and the audio is only like 3 hours long, and I listen at 2 times speed. So I should be able to finish it in an hour and a half, 2 hours max, depending on how fast I listen to it. But yeah, that's my current plan, and then I'll probably go with something else to start Escape a little bit early because this is my probably the last book that I'll read for Spooktober. So, yes, let me know what y'all are going to be reading. We'll just go ahead and do our first sprint at 40. We can chat for like a couple more minutes, and then we'll start reading. Hello, welcome. Hello, hi, hello. So glad y'all are able to join me today. So exciting. I love some good Friday reading sprints. Hello, I'll be reading Burn for Jack, a dark Halloween monster romance. Let me look this up really quickly because I'm intrigued. Burn for Jack. My phone is not wanting to work recently though, so here we go. Ooh, interesting. I'll show y'all the cover of it. Maybe. Looks very spooky. We love to see it. This is the cover. Very nice. I hope you enjoy it. I am reading Unexpected by Lindsay Cord. Not for the readathon. It's good, but not great. The banter is the best parts. Very nice. Hopefully it gets better. I feel like you've been reading a lot of shorter books recently. So is it a novella or is it a full novel? I'll be reading the last few pages of That Dangerous Energy by Aya de Leon during the sprint. Very nice. I knew what you meant. You're all good. Hello. Reading Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. Started Escape early since I'm going out of town in the morning for the weekend for my niece's first birthday. Well, glad you're able to join us for a little bit of reading. The readathon is all weekend long, but really we just love it when people are able to join for whenever they are able to. I'm reading The Girl Who Couldn't See Faces. I don't have much left. Well, that sounds intriguing. I'm going to look that one up as well. The Girl Who Couldn't. I'm kind of thinking we'll go ahead and do 45-minute sprints, probably 3 total. Today, or yeah, today. Might go live again tomorrow for escape sprints. I'm not holding myself to that. But if I don't do live, then I'll definitely be in the Discord um, all day. Hopefully, that's my goal. Okay, I can't find that book, but let me try Goodreads. I'm just curious about it. The girl who couldn't see faces. Okay, my phone is just not wanting to work, but I hope you're enjoying it. That sounds good. I am reading. I really hope I'm not frozen because my Wi-Fi symbol keeps popping up. Please let me know. Oh, okay, I found the book now. Maybe if it will load. Oh, this one? Okay. I don't even know if y'all can see me, to be honest. Please feel free to let me know. I'm going to show y'all this anyway. Yeah, this book. I hope you're enjoying it. Anyway, let's see. I'm reading Mars Volume 4, and I'm going to start Clammed Up by Barbara Ross. Very nice. It's full length, and I wish it were a novella. Both of those books are for escape. I don't think that there's a chance that I will, but I can't finish either of them before escape starts. Yeah, I am also technically in the middle of, it's on my shelf, I'll get it later. Vipers and Virtuosos, I think is how you pronounce it, by Savar Miller. But I have just been like dreading picking it up. I'm only like 60 pages into it, and it's fine. But like Promises and Pomegranates, let me just go get the book because it's easier when I have the cover, yeah? So I'm in the middle, kind of. I'm like 60 pages into this book. But like it's just I'm not into it so far like I was with Promises and Pomegranates. So I have the audiobook, and hopefully that ends up helping. But I was gonna tab it because I really loved Promises and Pomegranates. I'm afraid that this one is just gonna be a dud for me. But it's fine. Hopefully it's not. Okay, you're not frozen, you're good on my end. Okay, good. Oops. For escape, I'll start either Friday, I'm in Love by Cameron Garrett, The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest, Yesterday's History by Zoko Jackson. Sorry, Or We Were the Birds by Ayana Lloyd Benwo. I am reading, one second, let me cough. I am reading a book, well, technically it's on my TBR, who knows if I'll actually read it, by Kosoko Jackson as well, but mine is a dash of salt and pepper, I think. But very cool. I hope you enjoy whichever one you end up picking up. Since you've been live, you've only glitched one time. Okay, perfect. Love to hear that. We're gonna go ahead and do our first sprint. I'm not cool like Stasia, so I don't know how to share my screen. So we're just gonna do a little banner, and we're gonna read for 45 minutes. But I will go ahead and do lo-fi. So if you don't like that, you can mute me for the next 45 minutes. But we will chat. Let me do. Wait, she did this thing where she could like make it roll or scroll across the bottom. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, oh, maybe. Anyway, oh, yes. Okay. We're going to go ahead and read for 45 minutes, and I'll talk to you all at 25 past. All right, y'all. That's the end of our first sprint. Feel free to let me know how you did. I just started the my dryer, and it kind of smelled weird, and I'm like listening to it. I might go check on it in a second because I don't know if it's if it's okay. But yeah, let me know how you did. I packed up a bunch of stuff I need to send to the post office tomorrow, and it got to page 86 of a series of unfortunate events, The Bad Beginning. So I'm like 50% through the book now. I'm gonna check on my dryer really fast. I don't think it sounds right. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, there's definitely something not right with my dryer. We're gonna do our next sprint really quickly. In like 2 minutes, we can chat more after the next sprint. But I need to go hang my wet clothes up and see if I'm crazy or if it smells not normal. So it smells like, I don't know. Anyway, I will check on that in a second. So we're gonna do our next sprint in 2 minutes. But let me go through some of these comments really fast. Hello, bestie. I'm sorry I'm at work and my life is a mess lately. That's okay. I hope everything is going better today, and that work goes well for you. I just finished reading That Dangerous Energy during the sprint. Very nice. Let's see. I read 26 pages. I'm 1/3 through the book now. Hi, Kayla is here. We're watching together. That's so exciting. So glad y'all are able to join me. I read 33 pages of Cloud Cuckoo Land. Very nice. I read page 67 of The Writing Retreat. I want to read that so bad. 13 pages of House of Leaves. I just started, and I think it's a horror book, but I don't know anything about it. All I've heard about that book is that it makes people cry because it's so confusing. So hopefully you understand it. Stasia and I are thinking about reading it at some point, but it's like on my shelf, but I'm scared to read it, so I haven't touched it yet. Read nothing and watch YouTube. That's totally fair. Maybe reading the next one but also watching YouTube is amazing. So either way, I support you. 35 pages. I still have 75 pages left to finish this book, hopefully during this sprint or like this sprint live show, because we'll probably go ahead and do 2 more 45 minutes for the day. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it because it smells like it's burning, and I don't know why because it hasn't been used in days. But yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and do our next sprint right now. We can chat more in between the second and third sprints. Let me edit this really fast. We'll do 45 minutes, so we'll go until 15. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. I'm going to put on my lo-fi again, and then we'll chat in 45 minutes. All right, y'all. That was the end of another sprint. Let me know how y'all did. I think my dryer is okay. I think I was just crazy. So this is why I started another sprint super quickly. Yeah, I apologize. It was really very rushed. I thought something was wrong with my dryer and I wanted to check it out, but I might have just been crazy because it seems to be fine now. So I got to page 136 of a series of unfortunate events. And we'll most certainly finish it during our last sprint. I have like 12 minutes left in the audiobook. So it should not be a very long book to read out all. And then after I finish that, I think I'll try to read a little bit more of Vipers and Virtuosos and make progress in that. This one is it's on my TBR for Escape this weekend. I'm reading it for like the spring break pick. Nothing about it screams spring break, but like I feel like that one can be very widely interpreted because it's just like, what would you read on spring break? And I am on spring break, and this is what I'm reading. So it works. So yeah, I'll read this one after I finish a series of unfortunate events. I got to page 500, only 100 and oh my gosh, so sorry. I always hit Siri on my watch. I got to page 500, only 111 pages left. Go you, that's impressive. Read 22 pages of Clammed Up, 27 pages, another 8 pages, and started making lunch. Very nice. I read 13 pages of Legends and Lattes, 227 out of 270, almost halfway now. Got 13 pages of Pride and Protest by Nikki Payne during the sprint. Very nice. We can chat or like take like an 8-minute break, like so start at 25, so in 8 minutes from now we can do our last sprint. I am needing to hop off afterward because I need to go pick up my dinner and get some stuff out into my car to take to the post office tomorrow because I don't think I'll make it tonight. But yeah, we'll do our last sprint for the same amount of time at 25. I'm planning on starting Legends and Lattes and later during Escape. I've only heard great things about that book. I hope you guys both enjoy it. I read 10 pages and Kayla read 8. There's a baby here. That's our excuse. I think that's a great excuse, to be honest. I started about a month ago and it just wasn't what I expected, but I reassessed my expectations and now I'm really enjoying it. That's great. I'm so bad about like starting books that like just aren't vibing, that I'm just not vibing with, and then picking them up again later. I feel like if I stop reading a book, I'll never pick it up again. So normally I push through and I rarely DNF, which is not a good thing, I feel like, because I feel like I've been reading a lot of things I don't really want to read. But here I am. It's fine. We're fine. Sorry, my watch keeps buzzing. Yeah. Let's see. Jess got a stiff of my book. I forgot I had molasses cookies in the bag with it, so now my book smells like book and molasses cookies. I think that is a great combination. I love smelling my books, but sometimes I get a very gross shock, especially for like my used books that are very old. I'm kind of nervous to smell this one. Okay, yeah, this one smells. Ugh, it just smells kind of old. Yeah, not amazing. Now I'm concerned. I think it might smell like smoke. No, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. And my sniffer is not that great. My nose is not amazing, and I've lost my spot, but it's fine. Here we go. Okay. Anyway, we can ignore that I just sniffed my book and then got confused about what it smelled like, but it's fine. I've started The Library of the Dead, and it's giving me Ben Aronovich vibes. Me like he, very nice. I'm so sad. I'm sorry. I'm so sad that I haven't been reading this week and I can't read this weekend. Yeah, that makes me really sad for you, Stacia. But also, it's really great that your mom was able to come into town. I think that that's really exciting. So I hope you all have fun this weekend, even though you will not be reading. And now I had to smell my book. Yeah, I know that this one smells totally fine. Yeah, this one just smells like a book. This one, I don't know. I bought it used at either Half Price Books. Yeah, it literally says right here, Half Price Books. And I normally, when I'm there, I do try to smell my books because even if people like watching me, which they probably aren't, but sometimes I feel like they are, when it comes to used books, I get a little bit nervous because like sometimes it's very noticeable. And there have been a couple of times when I've been saved from buying a book because I've stuck my nose in it and it's just smelled too bad. And I'm just like, I can't have that in my room. I don't know if it would like make everything else smell, but I didn't want to risk it, especially with the smell of smoke. Hi, all the book sniffing, smoke smelling books are the worst. Oh, most definitely. Hi, any idea of how many sprints are left? We'll be doing one more 45-minute sprint. This is not like the longest sprints that I've ever done. Sorry, my hearing is like hyper focused on my washer and dryer right now because I keep getting nervous, but it's just the water filling up. Yeah, we're gonna do one more sprint. This is not my longest live show ever, but I might go live again tomorrow potentially. Not holding myself to that, like I said earlier, but yeah, might do that. So, and I have things to do tonight. So this will be our last one in 4 minutes. It'll be for 45 minutes. We've been doing some longer sprints this live show, which I feel like tends to be more productive for me. I know Bailey specifically does not like longer sprints, so I hope that 45 minutes has not been too terrible for you. Yeah, because I know how you feel about the long sprints. Let me do the math really quickly on 45 minutes. Starting at 25, we would be going until 10. So we're going to read, 45 minutes starting at 25. We'll talk for a couple more minutes before I wrap up our sprints for the day. If you're not already, let me confirm really fast that I have the Discord in the description. I probably don't because I'm the worst. But it's okay. I have Spooktober. Okay, so if you're here and like you're not familiar with my channel or me, I guess in general, like whether from Instagram or Goodreads or whatever, or Twitter, I am co-hosting. I co-host a monthly readathon with Stasia, who is not here today, but she's been kind of in the comments. And our March round of this weekend readathon that we do is starting tonight and going until Sunday night. So I do have the Discord for it in my description, like kind of like nearest to the bottom. But if you want to join us for that weekend or for this weekend and that readathon, it's so much fun. I love hosting it with Stasia. We have the best time in our Discord with those people who are in that readathon with us. A lot of y'all are here right now, which I always love to see. So our next round starts in less than 4 hours for me personally. So feel free to come join us over there. It's so much fun. We recently hit 200 members in that Discord, and just every month is so much fun. So definitely feel free to join us over there. I will be doing sprints in that Discord this weekend, if not going live on here more. So yeah, definitely join us over there. Again, I cannot talk about I cannot say enough about how much fun it is. Just every month is it really is my favorite weekend of the month. And I have no regrets about that. So yes, definitely join us. Join us over there. 4 books, Life, Indie Stitch Life, 4 books is doing sprints at 6:30 Eastern time. If you want to link it, like copy the link and you can share it in the chat here so people can see it if they're interested in joining those sprints later, because that's awesome. I love all the live shows. You're very welcome. Okay, I did it. We only have 1 minute left until the last sprint starts. I always feel so awkward being by myself, but y'all are great. We're chatting. It's not as awkward, I don't think, as I make it out to be in my head a lot of times. But yeah, we'll go ahead. I'll get the little banner rolling. I kind of love how it scrolls. That's my new favorite thing, I think. Maybe someday I'll learn how to share my screen the right way, because every time I've tried it, it has not worked how I wanted it to work. But that's okay. For right now, we've got the little fun banner going on. I'll put the lo-fi on for one final reading sprint. Yeah, and then we'll say goodbye for the morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on the time zone that you are in. So we'll go ahead and read. I'll see y'all at 10 after for a couple more minutes of talking. All right, y'all, that was the end of our final sprint. Let me know how y'all did. I finished A Series of Unfortunate Events, which was my third book for Mini Spooktober. I think, unless I end up binging another thriller this weekend, that will be my final book for Mini Spooktober, which does end tomorrow. And then I got to page dun 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 86 of Vipers and Virtuosos. Thankfully the audiobook is helping, and I'm hoping I can finish this one tonight, because at the speed that I'm going at on Audible, I have 4.5 hours left. So I'll probably be able to speed that up a little bit once I get further into the book. But yeah, for right now, I've got 4.5 hours left at 2 times speed. 22 pages, had to stop a few minutes early. Read nothing and had a little snack. That's so fun. I love a good snack. I'm going to go pick up my dinner. That'll be ready in 50 minutes. I had a gift card to someplace, so might as well use it because I've had it for like 3 months now. So yeah, that was our last sprint for these mini spooktober slash escape pre-gaming sprints. Thank you all so much for joining me. Keep an eye out for potential live sprints tomorrow, but if I'm not live tomorrow, then I am live on Wednesday, I believe, of next week. Let me confirm that. The 15th, which is, yeah, Wednesday. For technically, these are for our book club, Stasia's, and my book club that we have, but you don't have to be reading our book club pick if you don't want to. So I do already have that scheduled on my channel. If you want to go ahead and save it for next week, feel free to read whatever you want during those sprints. I plan to be reading Icebreaker, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I do have those coming up. If not, if I don't go live tomorrow, I do for sure have sprints next Wednesday that y'all are more than welcome to join. I hope to see y'all there. Thank you all so much for joining. Let me go through these last couple comments. Read like 10 pages and now I'm eating lunch. Got 9 pages. See some of you on Discord. Thank you for the sprints. Always 20 pages left from my book. So close. You're so close to being done. I have faith you can finish it today. 100%. So that's all that I have for today's reading sprints. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will go ahead and end the broadcast.